behind the scenes, you don't see what she did prior to him actually bringing you some food. So it kind of sort of results in the near future to a child eventually hating his own father, hating his or her own father, because the mother wanted to be spiteful. What's going on? It's FreeZen in here, and welcome to something very, very different, actually. So this is so out of my character right now. But honestly, I do kind of have a reason for doing this particular kind of video, cause this is like viral video that been on TikTok or whatever kind of other social media platform or whatever. And I've actually seen a few other people, mediocre tutorial and reviews. Shout out to him, and also shout out to my boy Steph is Cold as well. I've seen video reviews on that one as well, but like, I don't normally make a video like this, but honestly, it's like, it's just something about this particular video, or actually, the very first particular video, the part one, because it's actually part two to this.
No. You know what? Fine. Give it here. Thank you. Give it here. Give it here. Give it here. Done. He ain't eating this.
Is this nigga serious?
The part one version, or the first part of the video, whatever, when she was basically bashing one of her baby daddies. This woman right here that you see on the screen actually has 4 kids in total, but obviously not all from the same father. That was really the whole reason right there. You can clearly see the title saying baby mama with 4 kids, you know? And this one right here really got me like heated, honestly. And normally I don't get like angry at stuff like this because I see it like very, very often. I mean, I do, don't get me wrong. I feel like it's very, very unfair how society is and how the world be treating men most of the time, honestly. But this particular subject right here, man, oh boy, this one actually got me in the feels a little bit. But now this is her responding to the video that she made, quote unquote, exposing one of her baby daddies because she didn't give enough food to all 4 of her children. Alright, so before I continue the video though, look at this caked up face of makeup, by the way.
So the whole world is basically bashing me right now because I'm the baby mama who was upset at her baby daddy because he only decided to give his child McDonald's and not the rest of my other 3 kids. I have 4 kids. You knew the situation when you dated me. Our child is the youngest child. So keep that in mind.
I will say she does have a point as far as dudes who were getting involved with certain females that have children already. I'm not saying that that's a red flag. If you're okay with her having kids with other people or whatever, because some people can manage that. Some people actually want people who already has kids because sometimes in their mind they're already saying to themselves like, hey, this person can, take care of their kids or whatever. But this particular woman, just by looking at her and her attitude and her demeanor, I don't know if she always act like this. I'm not really sure. But the thing is that me personally, that would have probably been a no-go for me. I'm sorry.
You need to leave.
I have not come across that situation just yet. I mean, I've been in other situations, but they didn't have any kids. You know what I mean? But I will say that she does have a point for saying like, hey, before dealing with me, by the way, I have children. Because you had to have known that this chick had children, especially 3 of them. That's not too easy to hide from somebody. You know what I mean?
That's all, folks.
If she did, then I guess she has her ways of doing it. But that would have been, in my book, that would have been like red flag number one, honestly. The fact that he's the youngest, that doesn't really, like, what is that supposed to mean? I mean, I guess she's gonna explain it, but how is that justifying anything? Let's just think about that real quick.
Before y'all make me the villain. That means all my other kids knew him. He was buying the McDonald's when we were together. My kids have to go through a transition of our breakup as well. Like, yeah, me and you broke up, but my kids got to feel it too. So now my kids have to see only one of their siblings get McDonald's and not the rest of them. And they know it's coming from you because, of course, like me and you used to be together. They used to see you. You used to do it for them. But now you don't want to do that for them anymore. Like, to me, that's petty.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
So she just can't call up one of her other baby daddies to do this thing for her? She just can't go ahead and do that? She did mention that she does have food stamps coming in on the 7th, but oh my gosh. So she said, before we bash her, which I'm not really trying to, also a little disclaimer here, this kind of video right here, I'm really not trying to make this channel a red pill, quote unquote red pill channel. I'm really not trying to go down that path, but this, like I said, this particular video kind of got me. It was the way that she was treating him. That's what it was. It was the way that she was treating him.
Done. He ain't eating this.
Okay, that's what like really kind of like had me heated. You know, the last time when I saw her other video. But how is that anybody's fault though? The fact that the father only wants to take care of just his his son's stomach. And because the context could be this. What if he didn't have that much money that day? What if he didn't, like feel like feeding the other kids because the other kids have their own fathers as well, unless they're either dead or in jail. I don't really know about those other 3 kids' fathers or whatever, but I don't know about I don't know about the other baby daddies, but why can't you just get them to do it? You know? My bad. She mentioned that he used to do it for all the other kids. Okay. But when is enough enough? You know? When is enough enough? What I don't understand is, why can't he just take care of his own child? Why can't he just be a great dad to his own child? All because the others are going to feel left out? And tough luck. When I was a kid, I didn't eat every night. You know what I mean? I didn't eat every night, and it was 3 of us underneath the same roof, but I didn't eat every night, though. I just feel like that she's very, very ungrateful, and to her, it's petty that he didn't give the others food yet. So my question is, where are the food stamps that she was talking about, honestly? If she can answer that question to me, I would gladly be like all ears to that.
That's petty. Like, it's not fair. Like, you're not finna give one child McDonald's and not all the other kids McDonald's. Like, I'm not going. And then on top of that, you mean to tell me you can dib and dab and want to do it sometimes, but yet you can't feed all my other kids McDonald's though? That's what you mean to tell me? Like, I'm not going for that. I'm going to stand on what I said, and I don't care what everybody else have to say about it. Y'all could judge me. Oh, well, I could be the villain, but I said what I said. Like, if you can't bring...
I mean, it's kind of too late, lady. I'm sorry. It's kind of too late. The internet is the internet. You can't take some things back. I'm pretty sure I definitely can't take some things back what I just said just now. You know? I mean, I can try to edit stuff out, but if it's out there, then it's out there. The world is just going to be the world. That's just how it's going to be. But you, on the other hand, like, I remember him saying, hey, the kid doesn't even have to stay in the house and eat McDonald's around the other kids. He can just come outside to their car. He can even, like, drive around the corner to where the kids can't even see him.
I gotta put...
Bring him out to the car. I'll let him
No. He's not finna eat that shit
all if you can't bring enough for everybody?
That would have been a smart idea, but she still wanted to be extra about it because all the other kids didn't have McDonald's. And on top of that, women, even though he proposed that smart, brilliant idea that he had, in my opinion, I think it was an excellent idea. He could have drove around the corner or something, you know what I mean? But even though he like proposed that kind of idea, she still had everything rolling on camera. She just couldn't fold. In her opinion, she just could not fold. You know? It just...
Everybody McDonald's, then can't nobody have McDonald's then. Period.
Period! 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 Period!
Isaac, shut the hell up! Damn!
Wow. What has this world come to? Seriously. What has this world come to, honestly? Like, I really don't understand. Like, I really don't understand. Ugh. I just don't understand, guys. Like, I just really don't understand. You're upset because he didn't buy food for the rest of them. But the main thing is that those aren't his kids. He didn't have to do it. In the first place, actually. He didn't have to do it. He was probably doing it out of the kindness of his heart, honestly. This man did not have to go above and beyond to feed all the other kids. Because, who knows, there could have been multiple scenarios at that one time, or that one day, or maybe the very first day when he started bringing just his kid food. You know? I mean, think about it, right? Now, if it's all of our issue to where it detriments me personally, then sure, I'll do whatever it takes to fix that problem. But how is that my issue when the other kids aren't being fed? And the fact that the baby daddies aren't with her, giving the other kids some food? What happened to the other baby daddies? Did you drive them away? Are they dead? Are they in jail? Like, which one is it? Because honestly, so far as I can tell, the current dude, or the dude that we saw in the video, was probably the best out of the other, what, three baby daddies that you had? I don't know, dude. I don't know. All I know is that it's very, very terrible to see a man who's trying his best. And this dude bought McDonald's. Pretty cheap, right? I don't know what kind of job he working. But obviously it's not something that's like 6 figures. You know, that's like very, very... Or, let me back up. Maybe it is. Maybe it is something. Maybe he is doing a job that's like, that pays a lot, you know? But I'm just saying, like, in my head, if he was like working a job that actually paid like a very, very good amount of money, then he probably would have brought more than that. But the fact that he only brought it just for his kids, or just for his kid, his one child that he had with you, I'm kind of going with the normal 9 to 5 job that may pay not as much as you want to. Okay. But she still is kind of like letting some things out, but of course she's always going to tell her story. I really want to hear from the guy's story though. If he has like a TikTok or any other like social media platform or whatever, that would be amazing right there, you know. But it's just very, very terrible to see a man who's actually taking care of his own kid and still getting crapped on for it. Because how often do you hear women say, where are all the good men? Where's all the great fathers? How are we expected to keep our sisters off the pole when we don't have no father figure around? But yet when you actually see somebody actually taking care of their dad or taking care of their son, then it's still an issue. Regardless of the fact that he's taking care of his kid, you're still upset that he's not buying food for the rest of them. And that's petty to you. Sorry, I just hit my mic. And that's petty to you. For some reason. I just don't understand. Like, I'm sorry, but I just can't agree with that. You know? She's talking about food stamps and everything. Like, as you can see, or maybe as you can already tell, I don't have any kids of my own. But still, like, it's situations like these, because obviously the food never got to the kid, right? Imagine, you're the kid, right? You're the kid of that father that she took a video recording of, that she quote unquote exposed, right? You're the kid, you're waiting on that McDonald's. You're like, yeah, my dad's coming through, you know? My dad's coming through, about to give me some McDonald's, you know, small, like, little cheeseburger, whatever, small fries, all this stuff, right? And he didn't seem to have much in his hand, which is clearly meant for one person, right? But, like, imagine you're the kid and you're waiting for that whole thing to come through. And all of a sudden it doesn't come through. Like, maybe you hear a whole lot of commotion outside, but yet you're not really paying too much attention to it. All you know is that you did not get your McDonald's, right? You probably didn't even get to see your dad that day. You know? So imagine you're a kid, you're just pumped up. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna get some McDonald's for my dad. My dad's coming through, my dad's awesome. But, like, behind the scenes, you don't see what she did prior to him actually bringing you some food. So it kind of sort of results in the near future to a child eventually hating his own father, hating his or her own father, because the mother wanted to be spiteful. And what kind of job is she working? Look at all the makeup on her face, dog. Look at all that makeup on her face, all that caped up makeup. I'm not bashing on her. I'm not trying to make fun of her, but, like, look at all that makeup. Look at all that cosmetic right there. Look at the long freaking fingernail Catwoman eyelashes that she got on her freaking eye, dude. Pretty sure that's like a wig that she got on. Maybe, I don't know. Just look at her face, man. Look at how she's put together. Lip gloss, caked up makeup on her face, eyelashes, eyebrows, wig. All of that is money right there. All of that is money right there. You can clearly see that she's high maintenance. Okay? And she can't provide food for her other 3 kids to the point where she has to use food stamps. So all that other money that you're using for your face and everything, you can spare a little bit for the other 3 kids. I'm sorry, but in my opinion, a mother like that, I just can't get behind, man. I just cannot get behind. Anyway, I don't know what kind of, like, video that was. You know, I tried my best to talk this whole thing through without getting, like, extra heated or whatever. But it just really, like, hit my soul. You know, and I feel like that I just had to make this video to kind of vent out a little bit, and I'm pretty sure that a lot of you guys can really you know, can actually relate or can understand where this rage is coming from. But, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm really not fishing for likes, really, but I just feel like that I had to put this video out there because we need to really spread awareness to, you know, to really stop this whole little baby mama drama type mess. You know what I mean? Especially when it comes to individuals like this woman. You know what I mean? So, anyway, man, I'm just catch y'all in the next video. Deuces.